Good morning, everyone. What is today? Do you know what's so special about today?
Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day. That's right. So I hope you all did something very nice for your mothers. If you haven't, um, there is something really neat that you can do. They have these questionnaires on paper where it has like questions about how old your mother is, or if what color her eyes are, what's her favorite food, things like that. Those kind of things, or make her a card, because it's really neat to have all those things. And I guarantee you, your mom will appreciate all the nice homemade gifts. Um, so we just wanted to recognize all the mothers out there, and for you to remember to wish her a happy Mother's Day. I got breakfast this morning, which is always nice, and some cards for my kids too. Yeah, Liam made the cinnamon rolls, and I didn't eat them. I need to eat them. No, I didn't eat any. I ate the eggs. Eggs are better for me. I do appreciate it. I will eat a cinnamon roll later, I promise. So first we're going to read the Bible story from Acts. It's from Acts chapter 12, verses 1 through 17. Okay? Not the deodorant company. Hi, Winnie. I see that you said hi. All right. So here we go. It was about this time that King Herod arrested some who belonged to the church, intending to persecute them. He had James, the brother of John, put to death with the sword. When he saw that this met with approval among the Jews, he proceeded to seize Peter also. This happened during the festival of unleavened bread. After arresting him, he put him in prison, handing him over to be guarded by 4 squads of 4 soldiers each. Herod intended to bring him out for public trial after the Passover. So Peter was kept in prison, but the church was earnestly praying to God for him. The night before Herod was to bring him to trial, Peter was sleeping between 2 soldiers bound with 2 chains, and the guards stood at the entrance. Suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared, and a light shone in the cell. He struck Peter on the side and woke him up. "Quick, get up," he said, and the chains fell off Peter's wrists. Then the angel said to him, "Put on your clothes and sandals." And Peter did so. "Wrap your cloak around you and follow me," the angel told him. Peter followed him out of the prison, but he had no idea what the angel was doing was really happening. He thought he was seeing a vision. They passed the first and second guards and came to the iron gate leading to the city. It opened for them by itself, and they went through it. When they had walked the length of one street, suddenly the angel left him. Then Peter came to himself and said, "Now I know without a doubt that the Lord has sent his angel and rescued me from Herod's clutches and from everything the Jewish people were hoping would happen." When this had dawned on him, he went to the house of Mary and the mother of John, also called Mark, where the people had gathered and were praying. Peter knocked at the outer entrance, and a servant named Rhoda came to answer the door. When she recognized Peter's voice, she was so overjoyed she ran back without opening it and exclaimed, "Peter is at the door." "You're out of your mind," they told her. When she kept insisting that it was so, they said, "It must be his angel." But Peter kept on knocking, and when they opened the door and saw him, they were astonished. Peter motioned with his hand for them to be quiet and described how the Lord had brought him out of prison. "Tell James and the other brothers and sisters about this," he said, and then he left for another place. So, they were all praying for Peter to be rescued, and a lot of people were praying for him, and the Lord answered their prayers, and they helped him, and the Lord helped him escape, and it was pretty unbelievable for them. Rhonda was so excited, Rhoda was so excited that she forgot to open the door for him. which is kind of funny. Um, so one thing we do is that we like to pray through good times and we like to pray through bad times. A lot of times I think we try to pray when we're in trouble and then we forget about the good times too, but we are supposed to pray for both. So one thing I'd like you guys to make today, if you can, or sometime this week, are prayer chains like we have at church. So at church, at church they're a little different. So at church we get a phone call and a message that says if someone's in the hospital, or praying if someone's had a baby, or different things. So we do that at church so that everybody knows who we need to pray for, so that we have more people praying for them. So we're going to make our own thank you for the tape. We're going to make our own prayer chain, but it's going to be literally a prayer chain. So you're going to cut construction paper, okay? Different colors of construction paper. And then we wrote, which it's going to be backwards, so sorry. We wrote something to pray for. So this says world peace. And then we have another one. And I didn't write a whole bunch because I didn't want it to take all the time. Pray for all the moms out there, because Lord knows it's Mother's Day and we've been homeschooling all of our kids and trying to keep a house clean and work from home. So pray for all the moms. So, and dads too, I guess, because I'm sure there's some dads out there doing that as well. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape, scotch tape. You're going to take your prayer chain and you're going to make it into a circle. We're going to. And then you tape it. Okay, this one. Then Liam's going to do the other. So he's going to loop it through. Go ahead, Beba. They can't see it. So he's looped it through. And they can't see you looping it. You have to show them. There you go. He's looped it through. And then you put the tape on it. Okay. So he's got two. And as many as you can think of, you can put on there. I just wrote different things to pray for so that you know what to do. So we're going to hand these girls. Can you finish? And we'll show them at the end. Okay, take them over there and take your tape. Girls, go with Daddy. And he'll help you make it. All right, so the girls are going to make one. We'll show you what it looks like at the end when you get a whole bunch of them, okay? So, we're going to retell the story in our little different version here. There you go. Oh, Kate said hi. I'm looking at there. Hi, Kate. Hi, Rose. Oh, there's a lot of people on here today. All right. Hope everyone's enjoying their Mother's Day. It's not too crazy. All right. Ready? Okay. King Herod had been arresting Christians, and he had arrested Peter. People weren't sure how to help Peter, so they prayed. They knew praying for him in prison was what they should be doing, and so there were a lot of people gathered at the house of Mary and praying. Even though they were praying for Peter, they didn't expect him to escape prison. They didn't think it was possible.
It's true. I was chained in my cell, and soldiers were guarding me. While I was sleeping, I felt a tap on my side. I woke up to see an angel. He told me to get up, and my chains fell off. The angel told me to follow him. He led me past the guards. When we came to the iron gate leading to the city, it opened all by itself. We went outside, and the angel led me along a lane. Then suddenly the angel disappeared. I knocked, and Rhoda came out to see who was knocking.
I was so excited to hear your voice. I couldn't believe it was really you. Then I ran inside to tell the others.
But you forgot to open the gate.
I'm so sorry. I was just so surprised. We had been praying for you, but we thought you were still in prison. Then it took a while to convince the others it was you. They thought I was crazy. So I know I made that up. But so here, as you saw again, a miracle happened. The angels came. God wanted Peter freed. People prayed for Peter to be okay, and their prayers were answered. They were answered in a way that they weren't expecting, which we always can remember can happen. God will answer our prayers. Sometimes it'll be in a different way than what we expect, and that's okay because God knows what's best, and He does what's best for us. So I want you guys to remember that we pray when we're happy, and that we also pray when we might be scared or alone or sad. So those are all good times to pray. And He does hear us no matter where we are. Even though we're not in church right now in our actual church building, He can hear us from home, and He knows that we love Him and He loves us. So those are always a good things to remember when out and praying. Oh, look, they made more of the prayer chain. So they've got different pieces on there, and like I said, you just write.
Opposite, so it's kind of hard.
It is hard to see. It's okay. But you just write down your different prayers that you have. Thanks for putting that in my face, buddy. So I got a little thing to remember. So at the end of the story, Peter was knocking on the door, and he knocked a lot, right, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember knocking on the door. But
well, you did. You knocked on a door a lot. And nobody was answering the door, and Rhoda said it was Peter, and still nobody believed. So we're going to tell a knock-knock joke. Do you know a good knock-knock joke?
Okay.
All right. Liam's got a knock-knock joke, and we're going to hear
it. Knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
Why you sound like an owl, man?
You got any more? No more? Knock-knock. Banana. Knock, knock.
Oh, I know what that is.
You have to do it again.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? No. So anytime you guys hear knock, knock jokes, you can think of Peter and him knocking on the door, and nobody was answering, but finally Rhoda got them to convince to open the door and let him in. So he was saved. Well, I hope you guys have a very good Mother's Day. Remember to spoil your moms today.
Why?
What do you mean, why? So, do something nice for them. Do the little questionnaire I was talking about. You can find that on the internet with your parents' help. You can make her a card. You can make her breakfast or lunch. Help her do chores. I love when people help me put away laundry. That's always nice. So just remember, it's Mother's Day special, and remember to pray like I was talking about when happy times are going on, sad or scared, any of those times. I hope you all have a great day, and we will see you hopefully soon. Bye, guys.
Adios.
Adios.